Ladies and gentlemen, buyers, good afternoon and a warm welcome to what is sure to be another very special Harcourts Rata and Co auction number 189 Victoria Drive in Thomastown. We'll just wait a moment for the 554 bus to Thomastown Station to pass. Just one example of the great location we find ourselves in here today. I'd like to introduce my award-winning team. They're here for your assistance should you require their advice throughout today's auction. Please feel free to approach either Valley, Mary, Daniel, Sebastian, and of course Ilia Menkinoski and his boss Lou Menkinoska, who no doubt you've had the opportunity to meet throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, let me share with you the following announcements which you place to have your bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others in and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display for today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract to take place here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide you are with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything's in there, everything's quite clear. Buyers, is with my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. A great location here on Vic Drive in the heart of Thomastown. Access to everything that you need for a great lifestyle for your family. It's a very family friendly area. We saw the bus as one example of the modes of transport available to you, also not too far away from Thomastown Station. Easy access to the Western Ring Road, providing simple access throughout the city of Melbourne. So great opportunity in terms of location, also good quality schools, both primary and secondary, at your fingertips, and the surrounding streets with parkland. Add to that, a home that you can see has been much loved over the years, much cared for, many memories made. Today is your opportunity to start making your very own memories here at 189 Victoria Drive. The first of which would be you and your family putting up the sold sticker and celebrating the purchase. If you'd like to secure that right now, buyers, right now is the opportunity to do that. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 189 Victoria Drive? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, buyers. Start me where you like.
700.
At 700,000, racing $700,000 the bid. At 700,000, the strong start there at 7. At 700 the bid. At 700,000, there's the bid, there's the competition, the opportunity with every interested buyer here today. At 700,000. At 700,000, fairly been offered now. At 700 the bid for the first call. At 700,000, are we done? At 700,000 now, twice. At $700,000 the bid. Done. I'm not taking 5 at this stage. I was hoping for 25 in the right, sir. I'll take 10 if you have to get 5. At 700. At 700 the bid. Second call at 700,000. Done. Finished. At 710, welcome, best of luck at 710. I knew at that level there'd be a taken 20 now. At 720,000. At 720,000, bid back here at 20. At 20 I have. At 720,000, at 30 got now. At 730,000 and 40 the call. At 730,000, make it 40 in the rise. At 730 the bid. At 730,000. At 730,000, fairly been offered now. At 730 the bid and 40 now. At 740. At 740,000. I'm glad you guys are in the shade. I might just join you there quickly. At 50, welcome back at 50. At 750,000, opportunity here, either side of Ilia at 60 if you like. At 750 the bid. 750,000. At 750,000, fairly been offered. Once at 750, are we done? Twice. At 750,000, I'll take the 5 short of my stride, and same opportunity to both other sets of buyers at 55 and 60 now. At 760, back against you. Small bids help the competition come along. Big bids buy property. Take me to 70 at 65 got. At 765. At 765,000. At 70 now, 770,000. At 770 the bid. At 770,000, I will say that we are on the market. We are selling here today. So at 770,000, the bid is here. The key to here here, and there's no second chances. If you've come by, you must bid me now or forever hold your peace, because we sell at $770,000. Bid here, keys here. If you've come to buy, now is the time. We're on the market. We sell 770, keys here. Once at 770,000. Are we done? Twice at 770,000. Done. At 75 now. I had those keys for a moment. You can get them back though at 775,000. This is the time it counts. We're on the market. We're starting. You've got to dig deep if you want to buy an 80 now. At 780,000. Keys back with them at 80. At 780,000. So man, we're on the market. We're selling. There's no second chances. Now's the time at 780,000. This is your moment to get into this rising market. At 780, the bid's there. The keys are there. Opportunity with you, and you also, man, at 780,000. If you've come to buy, show me now or tell me you're out, and we'll leave the keys there at 780,000. 82.5, of course I will. We'll get you back on top at 82.5. At 782.5 and 85. At 785. At 785,000. As I said, small bids help the competition come along. They give the competition hope. At 785, the bid. At 785. At 785, the bid. Fairly been offered now. 785. We're on the market. We sell at 785,000. Once. At $785,000 the bid. Twice. Third, final call, 785 the bid. At 785, I was going to come back and check, and 90 we have at 790,000. So man, might be a race to 8, and the first that gets to 8 wins. Usually a mental barrier, a round figure like that. If that's the case, you want it to be you that gets there first. Can I say 800? Take me to 8. Done. 90 there, that's the bid. At 95, we'll take 95 at 795. Give you the same advice at 795. It might be the first to wait. Usually proves a mental barrier for the competition. If it is, the one who gets there first usually wins. At 795, the bid's there. Take me to 800 in the rise. Are you definitely done at 795? They've done enough at 795,000. Thank you very much for your bidding here, man. We've done over here at 795. Thank you for your bidding here today at $795,000 the bid. Bids here, keys are here. We sell once at 795. All done. Twice at 795,000. Done. Finished for the third and final call at 795 to bid. All done, all finished, all silent out at 795. Definitely done there. Are we definitely done here? I'll have your absolute best. I can't entice you back in for one. 796, just to put them to the test. You want to walk away, having given it your best shot, or walk away with the keys, but don't walk away with doubt. Never walk away with any doubt. At 795,000, now's the chance. If you're going to stretch, if you're going to dig deep, this is the moment to do it. At 795,000, the bid's there, and I have to sell. First call, second call, it's a little bit more than an ice cream. Third, final call, it's a few ice creams. Third, final call at 795. Definitely done. Thank you very much for your spirit of being here today. First, second, third, final call, done, finished, solid. We are selling, selling, selling. So, congratulations on our bid. Our purchases and our bids today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata and Co-auction. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again soon. Thank you. Congratulations on our bid. Well done.